Hello, my name is Audrey, and my presentation is going to be on the forces of weathering and erosion. Water is one of the forces that affects weathering. For example, water can cause ice wedging. This is one type of mechanic weathering. It is when water seeps into the cracks in a rock, freezes, and expands. This process happens frequently until the rock breaks into teeny pieces. Another way is by abrasion. Abrasion is another type of mechanic weathering. This weathering happens when rocks are worn away by contact. For example, in a river, rocks are pushed by the force of water, get crashed into other rocks as they tumble down the river. When they tumble down the river, each time they crash into another rock, a little piece of them break off. We saw this process when we went to Sequoia National Park. Wind is another factor. Wind erodes rocks and carries away sand and dust. It creates during this process things in the way of sand or dust carrying wind will slowly get eroded and weathered away. The sand breaks down whatever it touches. The atmosphere is another force of weathering and erosion. This is comprised of different gases, being able to penetrate into the openings of rocks and break them down. Here's more forces that affect weathering and erosion. Many plant roots can break down rocks too. Searching for nutrients and water, roots go downward into rock cracks. Widening and extending the cracks, they act as a wedge. More causes are digging animals, microscopic plants, algae, and fungi. Also, it can include the buildup of energy as the Earth's surface moves. Very large faults can be created because of great amount of pressure. Just to make sure the entire class is paying attention, raise your hand for the answer you think is correct. What are two examples of water weathering? A. Wind and sand. B. Ice wedging and abrasion. C. Penguin sledding and monsters. If you raised your hand for ice wedging and abrasion, you are correct. Some interesting facts about the houses on the cliffs are: if the houses stay on the cliffs for a long time, eventually they will fall off because of all the weathering and erosion. What I have learned from doing this project is that the atmosphere is a force of weathering and erosion. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I wish a Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.